Oh, hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Streeters Prime.
Let's talk about the Nightcrawler X-Men97, baby. And this is another figure of the X-Men97 Wave 2 that I'm going to review. I'd already showed you in the previous video, I showed you that I was going to do the new Jean, the new Cyclops, and Nightcrawler. I've already done Jean, doing Nightcrawler right now, and I'm going to use Cyclops for last. So this is a figure that I never got. The Nightcrawlers before, it was just something about them that I just never got. And for the reason I was waiting and never got them, and now I guess I know why, because this was the Nightcrawler that I wanted, baby. And so let's go ahead and hit you with a little slow motion. So you can see the artwork of the first wave on there, X-Men97. Picture Nightcrawler and coming back around, and we're going to see the new people on the wave. You see Cyclops, the new look for Magneto, Jean, Nightcrawler, Goblin Queen, and the Executioner, baby. So making our way back around so that we can take a better look at Nightcrawler. And here we go. Alright, fam, so since he's out of the box, we're going to hit you with the slow motion so you can get a good look at Nightcrawler. And he has a lot of posability. As you can see, he only comes with the two fisted hands, and an extra head, and no sword. I think the last one came with that sword he had in one of the episodes. I can't remember, like a pirate kind of sword. But anyway, we're making our way back around, and we're going to take a better look at Nightcrawler, baby. So looking at both of the head sculpts, you can see he has that darkened area over the forehead like he did in the animated series back in the day, and he has those black lines coming through, and the eyes are totally white to where you see no pupils, and he has the hints of blue along with the black part of his hair to give him that look of the cartoonish look, I should say. So I will say that it's done very well. I don't really see any blotches on mine. I'm going to turn to the side a little bit, and you can see he has those pointy ears, and there's some good detail done to the ears as well, along with the hair. It's done nicely. Take it back around to the back, and again, some nice work. A lot of detail done to the hair. I have to admit, it looks good, fam. It looks good. The fists on these are a little different because there's only 3 fingers on the hands. So other than that, they're ball fists, so they're slightly different compared to the fists that you would normally see. Of course, Kurt's hands are different than most, and he comes with 2 of these. So this is how far his arms go up. This is like a hard type of rubber for the shoulder pads. It's not extremely hard, but it's hard enough to where it's not bendable. His arms can go up a little higher, but then the forearms will be going out wide, like he's doing like the Y for like the YMCA kind of deal. But and it'll just look weird. So this is the best way to do it. Other than that, there's not much else to show for Kurt besides his tail, and there's no bendy wire. It just rotates back and forth. That's about it. Goes up, down, has a little point at the tip. But other than that, there's not a lot to tell about Kurt. Oh, but let's swap this head before we finish this up. Now, unlike Jean, Kurt has great range of motion for his head, and it was very easy to swap the head. So he goes back that far, and then he can go down that far, and that's absolutely great. That's the kind of head range you want for someone who knows how to fly. Once again, if he was a flying figure, that's pretty good. And then you could always tilt him up like this. So if he was a flying figure, you would definitely get a more realistic type of pose with him flying. Of course, Kurt doesn't really fly. He like teleports, but he has to know where. He has to be able to see where he's going for him to teleport. And that's how these flying figures need to be. Their heads need to be like that, to where you could get a great flying type of pose. Well, we know Kurt likes to disappear and whatnot, so again, a great figure, a lot of great pose ability. So for me, I give this guy, out of 10, I give him about a solid 8. And the reason why I give him my 8 is because it would have been cool if the tail could had like some bendy wires in it, and also because he didn't come with the sword that he came with before. Again, Kurt doesn't come with a lot of stuff, but the sword and a bendy wire tail, I think, would make him great and give him a 10 for me. But other than that, fam, you tell me, oh, my bad, fam. We didn't do any size comparisons. What's wrong with your boy? Let's get to it. So we're going to start off with the family. And, he gets his blue skin from Mystique. And Rogue, being the half-sister, so to speak. And they look good together, fam. They're all about the same height. And, what else can I say? They just look good, fam. And you see him with Jean, who is another member in the wave, and Wolverine, who's in the first wave, with the head. Again, I'm going to say this is not the head that comes with the 97 Wolverine. This head comes with the VHS Wolverine with the shell shading, but it matches perfectly. Gives you the grimacing head, the grimacing face to go with the stoic face or the plain face, however you want to say it. And they all look great. The heights look about right. Of course, Logan is always a lot smaller than everybody else except for Jubilee and the other kids. All the adults are always bigger than him. And I give you a couple of villains to go along with the comparison. This is Magneto, and no, this head did not come with this body. This is the 97 Magneto body, and the head is right there. The helmet's just turned around. This head came from the Magneto we got a few years back. He had a mostly black body, but some red in it with a red and black cape. So that figure came with this unmasked head, so it goes perfectly with that. And I'm not really caring for the new Magneto body. I mean, it's cool and everything, but this is the Magneto that I look for. And this Sabretooth is not the new one that came out with the Wolverine. This is the Wolverine. This is the Sabretooth that came a couple years back as well. I'm not sure if this one is smaller or bigger than the other. I guess I'll have to see when it comes out. Still haven't decided whether I'm even going to mess with it or not, because it's basically the same figure as this, just might be a couple of different tweaks. But oh no, I'm good. Just letting you know and showing you a couple of comparisons with some bad guys to see how he measures up with them. All in all, Kurt looks good, and definitely a fig you need to add with your X-Men to complete your group. And I'm digging it. So you tell me what you think. Is he a pass? Is it grab? Are you done with Marvel Legends? Do you not care? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe. One more thing, fam. I just remembered this is one of the epic hacks Skeletons, the pirate, and I forgot that this guy came with this sword that I now have Nightcrawler holding, and it works fine enough for me. You just gotta wedge it in a little bit, not too much, with the 2 fingers right there, and he can hold it well enough. And there you go. He didn't come with a sword, but there you got a sword. So if you aren't able to find you a sword, you know, you can grab one of these guys, the Epic Hacks, the pirate, and this is a really good figure. I'm really digging him. And no, man, just another PSA from your boy. So again, like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.